Welcome back to another battle, everybody. I am C-Money. I'm a Grandmaster level Risk Global Domination player, and today we are playing Progressive Capitals on the Qing Dynasty map. We're playing as the green player out of the third position, and we've got a very interesting blizzard on this map right now. I like Red's cap choice. I think that's a very good cap choice for them. White's is insane. Would not be surprised to see the white player win this game. Now my choices are for this left side bonus, play an early game bonus that's very card blockable over here. Got the 6 down at the bottom, which is interesting. Or I play the 4 in the middle right next to white. I don't think I want to do that. I want to be attacking from the bottom, I believe. Attacking from the top is bad, and we'll get into that in just a moment. We're going to pick this 4 here. I don't think it's the greatest cap choice, but it is a 1 point... it's a 1 point push through, I guess you could call it, and it also gives Red and I a trading zone back here if we want it, where the two of us could theoretically infinitely trade with each other, because these 4 territories, if we remove the opponents in here, these 4 territories will have nobody else back there. I would not be surprised to see blue cap on this 8. I would not be surprised to see pink cap on this 5. I don't know where the rest of pink is. We only start with 6 territories. It's possible that the other players start with fewer. There are 35 territories on this map. Let me get the rundown. 35 territories, 8 continents, 2 blizzards. So really down to 33. 6 players splitting 33 territories would give, I think, the top 4 of us 6 territories. No, the top 5, 6? No. Yeah, the top 3, 6. So 6 times 3, 18, and then the bottom 3, 5. So black does cap right next to me. I was wondering if that would happen. And it does. This is an abysmal capital from the black player. It's truly the difference between a good cap and a bad cap for me and him. If white takes the bonus... No, white's not going to take the bonus, so I'll be able to fortify this 3 out. I wonder if we just take our card off of the 6 down here. Add 1 troop here, pull into cap, and not worry about what's back here. So we don't see the pink capital. The pink player took a very long time to choose their capital, but they have not bought it out, seemingly. They are still here. I think Red's probably going to take this bonus right away. Attacks up into whatever is here, loses nothing, and then the 4... He's going to roll a 4 on 2, loses nearly everything on that, but is taking a +2 in the top left. We have the potential to play for a +3, but with Red leaving a 7 there, likely, I don't know that I want to go for this bonus on turn 1. I think we'll just take them out from the bottom, because Red's going to... The problem with Red is they're going to be very card blockable up top, and they're going to be... card blockable, and they're also going to have difficult attacks. So white is not taking their bonus. We are going to take our card on red at the bottom here to just get out of this little pocket. Find a lot of white. And then we'll pull that into capital over here to not lose the additional material. A lot of white material down here. Obviously that big blue stack here, which this blue capital, Hunan would have been a very good capital. They could have held the split bonus here. Obviously we do see the black player here. And again, I think this is a really terrible capital. They know that white's capped here. They know that I'm capped here. Capping in a split bonus here that they're not even going to be guaranteed to hold along a 3-point card block with these capitals. It's a bold play for sure. They're going to hit into the center here and fortify into capital most likely. But, or maybe they just take off cap here. But I think they would more likely, yeah, they're going to try to get as much material out as possible and hit me as well. Okay. So I think they leave this 5 over here for pathing down this way. Yeah, they see a 3. They see me with some material down here. This 5 will fortify down. So interestingly, I get why black capped here. I think it would have made more sense up top because they only had a 4 here. They had 5s in the middle. They clearly had some material in Zhejiang here. 7 comes down. They'll take this split bonus. Is this one even good? I guess it is a +5. We'll see what happens with that. The blue player is playing it out, and they've got this 8 here. Nobody caps in the Gili bonus here. White's going to get the +4 in the middle. And now I'll take this opportunity to discuss with all of you the quirk of this map, which if you can't tell, the Great Wall right in the middle here. The Great Wall is the biggest quirk of all, so to speak. I actually would leave that material here, fortify your 2 up. That works too, I suppose. Red is holding their bonus up here. So we'll get a little bit of news on pink, most likely. Hopefully pink's not behind us. Hopefully pink's in the middle here. We can coexist with red. But red could theoretically break me and block me in this direction, and my only attacks would be out into white. Really, honestly, the one caveat to choosing this position was that I truly did not expect... It's going to go to the left here. Are you going to actually leave that next to me? No. Okay. I'm going to lose this material anyway. I'm going to wait till my cap is strong enough before I even try to go take this bonus. Because we're losing a lot of our externals, and I'd rather keep the cards here than risk losing them. Yeah, so the Great Wall, if you guys aren't familiar with how capital rolls work, when you roll a capital, the capital defends 1 additional dice. So, the capital rolls 1 additional dice versus normal defense dice is 2 dice to the attacker's 3. Capital rolls 3 dice just like the attacker does. Attacking over the wall gives the defender an additional dice as well. So if you were attacking this Gansu territory here from Alsha League here, it would only be... Oh, break black. Come on. Oh, darn. It would only be... Or it would actually roll an additional die, the Gansu territory would, as a defender. Blue is going crazy over here. What is going on? I think he was trying to find ways out to get his material up top. That would be my bet. So, just an interesting quirk of this map that if, like, Pink, for example, is up in Mongolia here, and Pink tries to attack down over the wall, he's going to be attacking a territory that is defending with additional dice. Obviously, sorry, I just jumped because Fergus dug his nails into my thigh again. Obviously, like a red territory 1 here on Shangxi is going to defend a... why does he keep doing this? Okay. I don't know why he wouldn't just attack off the big stack here, but... I don't know, maybe we... I'm going to trickle this way, see how much he's got. We'll leave the 4 in the middle. The 1 is still only going to defend 1 dice. The 2 is still only going to defend 2 dice. But if you leave a couple extra there, you're going to get essentially the equivalent to a cap roll. What do we got back here? Alright, we find an obnoxiously large purple stack back there. So purple is holding Mongolia up there. Or sorry, I said purple. It's typically called pink, magenta. Maybe I've heard some people call it, but yeah, we're a handful of minutes into this video now. I do want to. I don't think I fully covered that. This is Tier List Tuesday. It's our series where we play the meta settings, the progressive cards with fog and blizzards on settings. We play them with the on every map and put them in a tier list. See how they're ranked, similar to the Kill Pete strategies. Map Master Mondays, which is progressive cards with no specialties. We've got the specialties, the blizzards and the fog. No alliances, though, no portals. You can see the settings over here. I do want to make sure, I'm definitely not covering anything on this particular map. But this is Qing Dynasty. I like the concept of this map. I do find it a little bit small, especially with 6 players and a blizzard in the middle and the wall. It essentially makes whoever gets this middle bonus virtually unstoppable. I've played games on this map that have both fixed and progressive that have just taken a very, very, very long time. We'll see how today's game plays out. But optimistic, despite my bad position. I, in hindsight, maybe should have capped on Henan here. Was worried that white might try to roll me just because they had such a strong starter capital. And that I wouldn't even end up holding this bonus anyway, right? That's because white caps here, he can free break my bonus, but I don't have the same luxury over him. I would knock pink out of, yeah, well played. Well played to him. I would knock pink out of there absolutely, fully, completely. Now, red's going to take a card on me. I would love it if red took a card on pink here. and knocked Pink's socks off, that would be delightful. I don't anticipate that happening. Very weird play for him to open up my capital again, though. Oh, he's trying to get me... I see. He's trying to get me to come off and hit... he's trying to get me to come off and come hit the 7. I'm not going to do that. That would be pretty stupid. I'm actually going to do the exact opposite. I'm going to kind of make him mad. Because we're going to essentially force either him to break somebody or him to be card blocked. We get really, really terrible dice on that. We got a 24 of Pink here. What? I just lost 3 troops on a 2. Jeez. Come over this way. I mean, maybe I can hold this, but Blue actually has flagged for some reason. So Pink probably goes into... No, he comes down into me. Oh, he's just taking a card here. So I actually really like Pink's capital position, despite the fact that he's attacking over the wall. Black trades in early. That's not smart. Did he get broken? He didn't even get broken, so I really don't understand the early trade, and maybe he's going to go aggress Blue. He's hitting all of this white material. This is a really good way to anger the white player, because white has been trying to work for this bonus down here, which is the main reason I didn't hit him. Now, forcing red into either the pink or white bonus, both of these attacks, which yeah, he is coming up this way. And he's going to try to steal this for himself, I think. I'll tell him well played. I don't believe it. I firmly do not believe the well played that I'm saying to this player. But I think that white's going to smack the crap out of him. Because white had almost all of the territories in here. If not all of the territories, would not be surprised to see this 13 come off and both break black and take most of this back. Although I'm wondering if white tries to play for the card block here. No, white's going to skip. So again, I've mentioned this before. If a player flags or a player trades in early, I very strongly do not agree with skipping. It does put white at the end of the order, so I don't hate it that much for him. But I don't really agree with skipping. Now, if both of these players do it ahead of me, because I don't have a bonus, it's better for you if you have a bonus. Because I don't have a bonus, I actually don't think it's a very good idea for me to skip. Now, we are not going to... Yeah, so red doesn't skip. I'm not going to skip because black traded in already, and the blue player won't trade in. So white will essentially go from the 6 trade to the 12 trade. So he gains 6 troops off of it, puts himself at the back of the order, which could be a powerful thing to work with. We are not going to skip, and we are going to keep our cap here. We're going to force the red player... So I think he's going to let... weirdly, he's going to let black hold this. I don't know why white would do that. I wonder if pink comes down and breaks. No, he's just going to hit my territory. Leaves his cap open and pathing to white. So the benefit to pink doing this move, I actually think this is a really smart play by the pink player, is he can attack over the wall into my green territory here off cap first and then hit white. So he's not rolling directly over the wall. He gets his troops across first. That is a smart play in my opinion. Now black does have this +3 down here. It seems like, yeah, he's attacking pink in the middle of the board. I have no way to stop black, so we're not going to get in black's hair right now. White, I would not... Yeah, he's going to leave a 10 here. So we got to skirt out of the way of that, because I think that might be trying to come up into blue. He goes 9 here. Hits black in the middle. And comes down. Yeah, I expected this to happen. I actually think that is a mistake, though, that he wouldn't go off the 16 and that he'd go off the cap troops. I think you want to keep your cap as strong as possible here, especially if pink gets some ideas to try to come take this. Maybe doesn't have a good grasp of what's sitting around here. Now, hopefully... And we'll get a gauge of this, right? We'll know what, depending on what white gets on the next turn and pink gets on the next turn, we'll know if red has removed this or if red has broken either pink or white. Very possible that he breaks the pink player here. Excuse me. We're not going to create any sort of anger here. We're just going to leave a strong enough stack over here to continue attacking so I don't have to open up red. And then we're going to take our trade in and continue on. Unfortunately, we have to use the Joker. Maybe there's a chance we get that back. A nice 36 cap puts us on a reasonable pace, I think, not too far behind them. And we will sit... I will sit here so that black has his angles back. We don't get the Joker back, unfortunately. Black has his angles back. Did pink get broken here? That is my question. No, they did not. They could come take this this capital, and again, they leave the pathing open so they don't have to hit over the wall. I think if I had to make my skill level guesses at this point in the game, I would put white at no stronger than master. I think they are a decent player, but a couple little nuances that I've seen that I don't like all that much. Black, I think, is an overly aggressive intermediate player. Heavily protecting borders. We're going to see white's cap come off. And, oh, he's going to actually loop this way. Is he going to go up into blue here? He does. I think that's... oh, he wants the 3 cards. This could be a mistake. I don't have a set on 3. Did he just fail a cap roll? He failed a cap roll. He 100% failed a cap roll there. I would set in off of killing blue. The question is, how much does red have here? What, yeah, red's skirting across. He's going to go take the blue kill. Well played by red. All right, red has just upped his skill level. Oh, he doesn't kill him, though. He took the capital but didn't kill. Saving the cards for later, maybe. We're not going to add to cap here at all. We're just going to go look. It's possible that he's capped on Jilin. Yeah, I mean, I might as well go take a peek, right? Because where else would blue be? It's not back here. It's not in the bonus at the bottom, not in here. That's very interesting. Oh, he's just giving us free cards, dude. What is this? Oh, red did not go searching for the kill. Wow. Can I kill white here? I don't know how much white has on this territory. We have a guaranteed set on the next turn. We might be, if white doesn't set in here, we might be able to kill him. Because we'll be on 4 cards. We go here. I think pink might take it right now, but pink's going to lose a lot. He's checking over. Oh, yeah, red broke him. Okay, that makes sense. He is going to go for the kill. No. Interesting. I'm very confused by his play right now. He's just almost softening white up for me. And black's not happy with how white has played this. But if white takes a card, I'll be able to kill white. I'll be able to have the center capital, which is much better for me. Yeah, black attacks up this way. Not surprised by that. But he's only got 16 on the cap. He'll get 10 here, so it'll make it stronger. But if he doesn't have a set on 3 right now and takes a card, he might skip. There's actually a legitimate possibility that white skips here because white can see how big my capital is. He does not skip. All right, well, we'll break him. We'll see if we can take his cap, because my guess is that he fortified whatever was on Gansu onto his capital just this turn. But I don't think it would have been more than 20, and we'll trade in on the 20 right now. We'll set in off of his kill. Yeah, I think I can kill white. We'll set in off of his kill. Might leave us a little bit weak, but it'll give us that middle position, which I think would be really, really good. And also, we don't open up pink to attack over the wall. So let us trade in. We'll leave the red territory here just in case I end up taking that. 76. Yeah, 24. That's a 100% roll, right? Guaranteed. He's going to be able to attack this anyway. We got really unbelievable dice on that as well. We kill white, fails the blue kill, and gives us some impeccable positioning now. I'm going to make this a 36 for now. trade in. Gives us 27, 26 on this cap. I guess I want this to be 30. Oops. All right, we're back on 3 cards. So again, pink is set here, but we've got 2 capitals. And I haven't done anything to pink. So what I'm hoping here is that these guys give me a little bit of respect. But we see black holding all of these borders here. This is why I don't think the black player is very good. Holding all of these borders, the longer he leaves this capital poorly defended, the worse it is going to be for him. Now, I don't think pink has really any good play to make on red here, which is unfortunate. Pink gaining the blue capital, the Heilongjiang capital up here, would have been very good for them because it would have completely been put red in a potential card blockable position. But we took what I think is the best capital on the board here. Now, pink's taking a very long time to make their turn. I think they might be debating breaking me. Black's not going to have a card other than breaking me. Hopefully they leave us with 1 bonus. They also can set here. We don't have a set, so I just got to be... I really just got to take my card and defend capital. Pink bots. Wow. That is bad for black. Pink not putting any pressure on me. I'm very surprised by the botting. What is black going to do here? Dumps most of this up here to try to come up top and see what's up. Is he just going to heavily defend? He's just going to... Okay, 51 here. Leaves this for pathing, I guess. I'm not going to let him come hit me. He's going to go check out red, I think. Red's on 5 cards. If he fortifies this 51 up to make an aggressive play, that actually would be really, really good for me. Now, I haven't done anything to black, so he shouldn't have a reason to come hit me. He is going to hit me here. Is he just going to yoink this bonus from me? Yeah, he's just going to yoink the... Okay, that was a pretty annoying play. He's not on a set. The question becomes, what does red do here? Does red come aggress me in the middle of the board with this trade-in? Red could very well break me. The benefit is that neither of these players are on a set on this next turn, but he is staring me right down, which is a bit annoying. Now, if red does hit me here, I'm not going to give him pathing to come back in here. Splits. He only puts 2 here. He's going to put most of the stuff on this cap, I would presume. Now, pink is worth 4 cards. So, that's something to consider here. Red without a set. He could have a set on this next turn, but I think what I'm going to do here is pink is back. Okay, so pink is still here. Has returned. We are not going to hit black. I was considering hitting black. We're just going to strengthen the center of the board. I should hit black soon. Take away all of his bonuses, as much of this material as possible, but I'm not going to do that until I have a trade-in. Because this... I mean, I can tell he's not very good. Holding all of these 10s out here. It's to discourage us breaking him. He manhandled a bonus away from me. Instead of just taking a card and leaving a trading zone, he manhandles the bonus away. And we're not going to give a player like that a whole lot of respect here. So... clearly, I feel like I'm dealing with the type of player that thinks that nobody's going to try to stop them. It's a very beginner, intermediate level move. I thought pink was pretty good. I thought we were dealing with like an expert level player, but with the bot outs here, players who get up to that rank tend to at least care about the rank somewhat, where they aren't going to quit on you. But unfortunately, white is our first player eliminated, besides obviously the blue player. I think white was better than that, but when, I definitely didn't think they were the top tier of players simply off of a little bit of decision making where they attacked to break black off of capital instead of the troops that were off cap, and then going for blue felt like once you see that this cap was difficult to take or pretty strong, I wouldn't have bothered risking it. I think it was maybe a foolish play, but red was generous enough to feed us the kill up there, which was nice. And red's in an interesting position where, because what? Black's going to come up and try to hold with a heavier border hold. He could also totally just try to break me here. He's getting 19 troops. It's also taking a very long time to decide what he wants to do. I mean, most of these troops seem to be placing up by red here. So that might irritate the red player. He does actually put troops on cap finally, which is admirable. And he might be on a set here, and I don't have a set myself. He actually... How much of this does he pull back to cap? He pulls most of it back to capital. That's smart. So I'm gonna have to place on cap here and on the next turn. Hopefully red doesn't hit me. Hopefully red hits pink or even black. Pink obviously a bot now. Neutral AI behavior. All nine on this cap. So this one he must have considered this strong enough. That's an annoying play. I don't know. We're gonna try. No, you know what? I gotta put all of this here. Yeah, buddy, I don't know what... You knew I went up to 2 caps. Maybe you didn't know I went up to 2 caps, but you knew I broke blue. Trying to stay safe from black. I can snuff this player out, but I can't snuff this player out when this capital is as weak as it is. I don't know why red won't hit pink. It's very confusing. Pink is a bot, brother. You might as well take those cards. Maybe he wants to leave those cards for later because he knows that I'm going to give him this card back. Doesn't want to aggress black. I'm not sure. But the red player is a decent player, but they're not helping me a whole lot. And we could very well see black. Yeah, black's going to trade in and roll my capital. He's going to defend all of his borders up to 15 first. The benefit to this is the early trade-in allows me to act now. I could potentially trade in twice in a row before he trades in his next time because he trades on 3 here. Question is if he left a big stack up by red, you know, we don't see the rest of his placement here. I think maybe I give him a turn before I break him. He's not happy with red. Red's still getting 9. I think he tried to roll that cap. And he fortified all the way back down to the bottom. Something. That's going to take a card off of me over here. So, despite not being happy with black... Interesting. So, he took a card, right? But red's only getting 9 because he's got the bonus and 2 caps, right? Yeah, so he didn't have this bonus. Interesting. Red hits me there. Black did not take the capital. So we set in. I'm going to match him with this one. I'm going to give it to my next trade before I actually hit him. So I'm going to remove my pathing on red here because I want to make sure my caps are strong enough. And I think I can cripple the black player pretty... I'm actually going to go a little bit overly aggressive here to try to take an additional bonus. That's awful dice. Jeez. I don't know how the heck that happened. And maybe red will, on 5 cards, will go into black on this next turn instead of me. Now, pink, again, once pink fully flags here, pink will be worth 4 cards. If this game gets high enough, when you roll north over the wall... So not south, but north over the wall. So south is an additional dice. It makes your attacks more difficult. North over the wall is actually the attacks you want to be making. If you're going to attack over the wall, that is. I mean, obviously any standard attack makes sense too. So we've got an interesting position to play from here where we can pretty effectively cripple black. Taking another card off of red. And must have left... I mean, he didn't put anything down here. I think he fortified... It looked like that fortify came... Yeah, yep, it did. The trade-in fortify came all the way down here. He's got 97. He's actually defending his capital, which I respect. Also a little bit dangerous for me. Fergus is on the move. We'll let him do whatever he's got to do. Red sets in. We knew that would happen. We don't have a set on 3. Black is on, what, 2 cards? Black is on 2 cards. I'm thinking it's possible red doesn't break me here. 27 up here. I mean, the cap is pointed at me. He might not want me having the 3. He is going to... Like, you were upset with black's play. I'm not going to react to whatever he... Yeah, I really thought I had... Why are you doing this? I don't understand. Red is a nuisance, man. Just an obnoxious player. I'm not going to bother trying to take the bonus back. It doesn't make any sense to try to do that. We do have a set now. But that's just... Black's getting as strong as he is, and red is making that play. I don't really get it. I'm getting 11 a turn. I would get... I only have 5 territories. I would only get 14 with that. And he breaks me instead. Just very, very strange play. Maybe he doesn't want to commit material into black. Or he wants to force black to... I think this is an attempt to force black to break me in the middle. Now, we could actually have a card block here in a minute on the black player. Somehow. Maybe that's red's goal. But why take all of those extra territories, right? Yeah, this is black's last attack. He's trying to only leave 1 troop here. Yeah, he only wanted to leave 1 troop there. Maybe to fortify elsewhere. I'll just keep taking my cards off red, dude. If this means you're blocked and you have to hit my cap next turn, I'll just trade in now. That's crazy. I was not expecting to have black card blocked here. In this position, but I'm not going to... Yeah. I'm going to try to encourage him to hit me now. He might hit me in the middle. No, he hits black. So black's not card blocked anymore. Is he hitting him aggressively, though? I'm going to trade now for my own safety. Normally I would not encourage doing this, but... I can't risk black hitting this capital. I need to keep the cap strong. Now, I think pink is probably pretty close to a bot out, so that's going to be 4 cards that are definitely worth it. Ideally, we get one of these players to hit the other pink material before the capital so that I don't have to worry about rolling what is likely 2 16 stacks down. But it's not the end of the world for sure. We do have direct lines onto that cap. Only want to do it when it's profitable. So I think once trades are over 100, that might be worth it. We do have black going back into red. But I'm try to signal to red that I'm willing and open to trade here. It did seem like black attacked more than once up top, though. Yep, there it is. There is the flag. Now we have direct pathing into this capital. If red sacks a cap into it badly, that could also be good. Now black doesn't have direct pathing on this middle capital, but red does, so we got to be a little bit careful there. And now I'm not worried about this bonus. If I had known what red's motivation was, which was apparent, I still don't know if that was his motivation. Trading troops would have been better. Does he smoke red's cap? He doesn't. He can't take a card over here. So if red did take, did he miss a card? Did we block him? And if he missed a card on a trade-in, oh boy. Red's on 5 cards. This might be a big mistake by black. 34 troops go over there. He did not miss a card. He successfully took a card. But he also fortified 34 troops over here directly after a trade-in in which he put nothing on capital. So we might have, by being somewhat passive here, might have finessed these players into a bit of danger. Yeah, he's hitting him. He's hitting him a lot. Question is, was that directly off of capital? Black's not going to be happy about that. So what we are going to do is the only intelligent play I can possibly think of in this position, which was going to be give him direct pathing, but I don't want to hit all of those 15s. So I got a Joker. That's big. I'm going to try to save that till our set on 5. Now, if Black flags, obviously that's going to be bad for me, but I don't anticipate that happening. I think I anticipate retaliation above anything else. He was down to 5 troops, so he got completely broken on all aspects of his bonuses, all 3 of them. And I anticipate... he doesn't take this one back, but that attack looked like it went... I guess it came off the 3 here. He might have taken this one back. But I don't know that he breaks red here either. Trades are up to 70. Oh, right. No, because he's split here. So now we see him take this back, unless he breaks here. I'm not sure. We'll see what red's on. Pink is gone. This game has been interesting so far. Very... my analysis trying to understand the play. He does not break black. He does not break red. Red holds this +2 in the top right. So red's got double capital +2s. I've got double capital +3 and 4. Does red hit? No, red's going to hit me. Huh. All right. I'm going to let black hold all of this. You think he might not come break you, buddy? Now that leaves me pathing off this way. I'm not interested in breaking black. I'm going to see if we can't bait red into hitting me one more time. Because I want to kill pink soon. The problem is I don't want to kill pink when it's not, like, profitable enough. But it is 4 cards. So I set in and I'll still double... I won't double set, but I'll set in... Actually, what... Yeah, he's back to 19. Okay. I will set in, but I will not be on... Is black going to break me in the middle? No, he is going to break red. He's trying to leave only 1 troop up there. Interesting. Now, black's also going to be on 4 cards here, but he's got way more material for me to remove, even with a set in. I probably could kill him. But I don't think I would have enough troops on caps to have that be worth it. Now, red seems to be coming down again. Doesn't break me this time, so I'll get more troops with me on 5. I'm not going to... Actually, do I have a trade-in without the Joker? I do. I have a horse trade-in. I think I go for the kill next turn. Red's also on a set. He might go for it now. I don't think the positioning's worth it. I don't think this is a bad play. I'm just going to make this a $1.20 so red can't hit it, and we're going to fortify this. But I will still set in... Well, actually, I won't set in off of killing... I won't set it off of killing pink on this next turn. It would be the turn after that I would actually set in off of killing him. Black sets in here now. Because I'm trying to leverage the black is angry at red play, and we see all of those troops placed elsewhere. We don't see any on capital or on my borders. So despite, like, sometimes you just got to let these players who want a bunch of map control take a bunch of map control. Sometimes that's just how you got to play it. Now, I think whatever black just did may have been a mistake. I don't know how weak this red cap is. If red did attack off of it earlier, it would be pretty weak. I guess we'll see if he's on 5 troops. He is. Black took that capital. So red could set in and try to kill pink here. I think that would be a mistake. $1.78. Does he go right over? He's just going to take back. He does break me. Does he sack into the cap and give me 3 cards? That's the question here. He does! Okay, red has just given me the win. I broke him 1 time and he fed me the win. That is that's a move for sure. only 87 on this capital up here. Alright, so that sets me in. We'll take this trade. Oh. Yeah, we'll take that trade. That's fine. 85. Okay, he's not on a set right now. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kill pink to leverage this position a bit better. Not great dice there. What's 100% here? Because this will set me in again, and I'll be on 5 cards on the next turn. Only lose 87 on that. That's pretty good. And then I want to make sure I've got a good grasp on the map here. Like this. And I know I'm going to trade in. We should have a guaranteed set on the next turn as well. I probably should have traded the horses there. Let's just get like 40. Let's get 50 on this cap. I want this cap up to 90. And then this cap we are going to just go on a little adventure with. A little bit of Monica in my life. We're just going to make it a little bit inconvenient for him to have to take all of this back. And go right back to capital. So no set. I'm back on 5. So red sacking into me. I really don't know that I understand that play. Could have pathed through. He actually. Oh, he couldn't have pathed through. Because he had this territory. He had hit pink earlier there, or pink never took it back. One of the two. So pink was only adding between Elsha League here and Inner Mongolia. I like the way this game played out. I think I had a really good read of my opponents. It's pretty much that, man. We got the 1v1 against black here. It's not... the game is not won, but I think I can win the game, if that makes sense. I want to clear a bunch of his off-cap material. Basically hit anywhere he doesn't have a 1. He is going to come over and break me. He actually can't get to this bonus down here. He can try to cross the wall. That'd be exciting. He does break backside. So I actually think that's a mistake as well. Because I could theoretically come take that capital. I'm not going to. We get to keep the Joker, which is good. I'm not going to take that capital. What we are going to do is we're going to hit, again, I want to leave myself cards. Let's get this up to, let's get this up to 90. I want to get this up to 75 should be enough here. I want to start considering the card block, but I think just leave like 6 here. And then the rest, I'm just going to clear out as much of this as I can. We'll leave a card here. I'll leave that there. I want this. I'll leave the 10 there as well. And then we'll fortify up to capital. So if he's got a set here, it's fine. The goal is just get more than him. I already have more than him. I want him to roll caps is really what I want. He just got 100, right? So 100 plus is 284 plus another. He's about 50 troops weaker than me right now, and he just positive rolled my cap. So that actually was a worthwhile roll for him. Now, if we get him to roll this cap, we'll be all right. He's actually, I get one of these caps back for free. He might not even roll it. He's going to roll material in here. So unfortunately, he's actually closer in strength now than he was before. He's trying to take these bonuses back, which I don't think is going to be very productive for him. He actually, yeah, he doesn't win that roll. 116 is going to pick a spot. And then he goes back here. I don't want to set in. He's not on a set. I'm not going to waste my trade in. What I am going to do, because he can't do anything to this capital up here, is this. And then we're just going to throw a 6 on it for now, because he doesn't have a bonus. He shouldn't be able to take it. You know, if he rolls the 75 cap again, I'm on 4 cards. Do we have a set? We don't have a set without the Joker. He'll break me, but he won't get this back bonus. He's going to try to roll this. Fails the first roll completely. And again, completely fails that. At this point, you should roll the 15 for a card. He's going to roll the 3 for a card. That is a fine play. I don't hate it. He's still not on a set, though. So I should just be able to clear most, if not all, of this material down here, which is good. We don't want to give his cap a path off, so we'll just take this back, and then I'll come off of the 90. He's open to the 90 cap, I guess. I don't want to trade in. Just hit extra material, and then I'm going to hit off this one because, again, he can't trade in here. Do that. So this way, if he comes off the 116, he's got to come hit the 90 or loop around. Just trying to get him into a position where he's completely card blocked so that we can round this one out pretty effectively. Plays off his 22. He's worth about 220 right now, 230 or so. So we're about quite a few troops ahead of him, just baseline, about 50, 60 troops ahead. And then we're about to be way more. Without having to use the Joker, we can double set in here. And really start to snuff him out. He's moving kind of slowly as well. But honestly, credit to the black player for being enough of a nuisance to both white and red where it got them eliminated before him. There is some skill in that. I'm going to be honest. There is some skill in that. How do I word this where I'm not... I wouldn't play his game myself. I wouldn't play that way personally. But it appears to work for him. And if that's what it takes, then by all means. I think I actually have a pretty clear card block opportunity here pretty soon. So we're going to take advantage of that. I'm actually going to we're going to hit here. I'll make this like 120. Want to make this defended as well. Just up to 100 should be fine. And then this up to 105. Sure. And then we're going to hit... I think I can path this if we put 12 here, 3 here, and then this here. All right, well, we're not ready for it just yet, but we're close. Got to set on 3. I want to leave these 2 here, so we block these 2 territories. We force him to hit Sichuan soon. He's going to come back and try to take his bonus. He's very obsessed with bonuses instead of like actual effective play. Not trying to be mean there, but we could theoretically double tap this cap. If I set in now, do I guarantee an ability to come double tap this if I set in and take this? I don't know if I want to risk it. Make it more exciting, that's for sure. Also put me at risk, but I'm going to try it. I think it's a little bit more fun that way. We're going to try... Is this 100%? Yeah, that's 100%. We're going to try to double tap the cap first. Oh, yeah. Good game. That is the game. Give him a thumbs up. And down here. Boom! Terrible dice on that last roll. But I think we played this well. My goal with the caps options that I had was see if we could get into a position where we can upgrade and try to work the board where I'm never the one in a position where I can be blocked easily. And even with my bad capital to start, I think we made that work. Pink was an expert. I think I might have said I thought pink was an expert. White was actually only a beginner. I thought they were better than that. Black was an intermediate who does that stupid little bonus protecting thing. And then beginners on red and blue. Let's take a look at our tier list for this map. And since it is Tier List Tuesday, let me get on over there. We have, obviously, the map details here, which I try to show every time. So you can see the bonuses here. I didn't run through them in the game, but there are 3+2s, 2+3s, 2+4s, and a +5. If you're able to hold all of it, the rest of the details are there as well. And obviously has the unique piece of having the wall in the middle of the board. And you can see an image of the map right here. Blizzards don't choke this up, but that center blizzard definitely made the bonus in the middle much easier to hold. Only a 4 territory bonus normally, and now down to 3 with that blizzard, and much more protected. I felt like white giving away that position with a little bit too much aggressiveness definitely cost them. And they were in the driver's seat for most of that game despite black's early size. So let's take a look at the tier list now after looking at the map details. We got Qing Dynasty here. I actually think of the small maps, this one is better, and I think I enjoy the way it plays out. Card blockable in the late game for sure. I think I like it better than the classic maps. It's definitely not as good as Reverse World. I like the more open maps. If you guys can't tell, our open maps that have chokeholds is usually generally what I like. And with blizzards on this map, you're bound to have a couple chokeholds where the map is a little bit less open. But you see where I've placed Pangaea and Asia 1800s and modern Spain. A lot of those likes. We're going to put Qing Dynasty at the top of the B tier. I really enjoyed that game. I've enjoyed the Capitals games that I've played on it before, if not a little bit too long. And much better than, these maps are. The maps in C tier are the ones that are good in all aspects except for having the potential for bad blizzards. I don't actually think Qing Dynasty has the potential for bad blizzards. The reason it's not higher is because the value of having that center bonus with the wall to the north of you just makes it a little bit more kind of a guaranteed strong position on the board. And you guys saw that once I took that capital, I was pretty much in the driver's seat for the rest of the game. So those are my thoughts on the map. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you thought about it. If you, let me know what you think about the video in the comments down below, but also let me know what you think about the map and if you've played it before. Subscribe if you haven't already. Upload videos just like this one every single Tuesday. And if you want to catch a video that YouTube recommends for you, in the upper left-hand corner, subscribe button directly above me. As always, everybody, I have been CMoney. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace!